Hey, this is Anthony's RevZilla. See if you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Sidi all-road Gore Tex boots available at RevZilla.com. So we know this Sidi on-road, big beef, sub $400 Gore Tex multi-season adventure touring riding without some of the TPU hard parts. This is the baby brother. This is called the all-road. Saves you about 40 bucks, coming in south of that $350 mark. Still going to be full height. Takes a lot of the style from the Sidi on-road, but what you're doing is getting a boot that's lighter weight, nearly a half pound per boot, and you're getting your Gore Tex waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life, which makes it still a great multi-season to four-season, I'll call it adventure riding option. But what they've done is they've supplanted some of your full grain leather with Cordura, which allows it to have more flexibility and breathe a little better. What they've also done is they've gone to Technomicro. And this is a cost saving, but you're no longer using full grain leather like we see on the on-road. They've gone to Technomicro, which is a synthetic on the all-road. So a little bit of a trade-off there, but again, saving some cash, getting some flexibility, and getting some weight savings if you're just not that hardcore. Now, if you want the beefier protection, spend the extra 40 bucks, get the on-road, but it's nice to see them come up with different flavors that might appeal to a certain niche audience. Now, from a sizing standpoint, if you're concerned about it, remember, black only in these bad boys. Sizing's going to be pretty reasonable, fits in line with that CD sizing, CD width. No issues there. Use the size chart. The arch is reasonable. Again, no surprises, and you have plenty of adjustability as you work your way up around the calf depending on your circumference, and you have adjustability down along the instep. And notice too, if you really crank these bad boys down, these little teeth keep them in place, on the buckle mechanism. So again, no surprises there. Use the size chart. Again, CD's pretty consistent. Now, we are going to ship for free if you're concerned about fitment. Over 39 bucks. These certainly fit the bill. And as always, click our logo right up there. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Subscribe to us at RevZilla.com, RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Sidi all-road boots. So if we start from the outside and work our way in, we've already talked about the synthetic leather. This is going to be Technomicro. Notice that it is dually stitched in your impact areas for reinforcement. Nice beefy heel or toe box, nice beefy heel box, and you're going to have malleolus protection on the lateral side that's baked in. You can see it clearly defined on the medial side as well, and that seats within this bigger area of Cordura. It's the real stuff, 500D, nice and beefy, going to give you that great abrasion resistance as well as flexibility if you happen to go down. Looking at your instep, a little bit of a design here. They gave you these bellows to create some flex, and what I really like is there is a decent amount of shin protection, but it's not a hard part. I would love it. Even if they're going to leave it on this soft exterior, I would love for them to work a hard part in. This is the area that sometimes gets the most damage if you have an off, besides the lateral side, which typically comes into play on a low side. Now, looking at the boot itself, on the stiff scale, 7.5 out of 10. Too stiff to walk around off the bike every day, but great from a support for longer distance riding, great from a protection in longer distance riding or gnarlier crash scenarios. Notice it is more of an off-road raised style sole. It's going to be rubberized. It's non-slip. So again, you're getting that similar area of protection and functionality there. Working our way around to the back, little baked in dots of reflectivity. I've always said about this boot, I wish I could do blacked out reflectivity and maybe give you a little patch on the lateral side along the toe as well. But again, you see it coming up the Achilles here from the rear. Headlights are going to light that up. You're going to be better seen at night. And I do like the ability of what they've done here. I like the amount they've invested in beefing up that heel. Now, if we start to open it up, it's Gore Tex. Remember, waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. This is one of the first boots that we're seeing that carries a Gore Tex rating, which has Technomicro. Typically in the past, we've seen Gore Tex only come into play on full grain leather. They have changed their standard now, and they're okay with the breathability. So the transpiration of how your foot's going to breathe and that perspiration gets out, allowing you to stay cool and dry or warm and dry without getting clammy. That's a beauty there, and it comes into play here on a sub 350 boot. Looking at the top, around your calf's going to wick, and you get into the gray area on the inside. That's your Cambrel liner. Cambrel is going to be the material that Gore Tex uses to wick sweat away effectively and efficiently into the Gore Tex liner, out through the boot, allowing you again to stay most comfortable by creating a tuned microclimate based on your level of sweat. If you really sweat a lot, if you ride in a varying degree of conditions or into the summer, I would say that while on top of being waterproof, having the ability to breathe and not get sweaty when you're wearing something that's so protective and weatherproof is a really key factor there. So keep in mind, you're summing this boot up by saying it's more lightweight, a little bit more flexible, and there's weight savings there, and you're making a little bit of a trade-off on some of the full grain leather protection and some of the costs that you'd see in the Sidi on-road. Now to me, compared to the all-road, I'm going on-road every day of the week, but for you, it's really your call. It's not a bad boot. It does a lot of things really well. The next step in your journey, though, should be click right here, read other rider reviews of the new Sidi all-road Gore Tex at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV on our YouTube channel. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.